Hi, this is an interview for Edularity. Today we are with Dr. Brian Ray. When they are adults, how are they doing?
There is research on that now. Because the homeschool movement is 30 years old now, we have more studies on adults who are home educated, especially here in the United States. Let's look at two ways. Adults. All right. So adults, let's say the first phase of some adults' life is college or university. Not all, but it's become somewhat, college degrees have been inflated in America. So now more go to college than used to. It doesn't mean the degree is worth anything more. It just means more people go. So for those who are home educated who do go to university, the research is showing us so far they do as well, and on average a little bit better than those who went to public school and private school. When it comes to grade point and average, GPA, when it comes to performance in college courses, they're doing at least as well and often better academically. There have been some studies on how are they doing socially and so forth at college. They're doing well, at least as well as the others. One very fascinating study that just came out a couple of years ago, for a long time, decades, negative critics of homeschooling have said maybe when they become older they'll be very narrow-minded and bigoted and racist and not open to new ideas. So Albert Cheng did one of the most methodologically sound studies. He compared college students who were public schooled, private schooled, and home educated. And the topic was political tolerance. The idea of tolerance in this measure that he used was not, oh, Mariana, tell me your ideas, and oh, I think they're wonderful and I'd agree with you. That was not the concept of tolerance. The tolerance the social scientists use is, Mariana, tell me your ideas. And then you tell me something. Say, well, I really disagree with that. I believe you're wrong, but I'm happy to have you as a neighbor. I'm happy for you to have books on your ideas in the library. Okay, so he compared adults who were homeschooled, public school, and private school. The most politically tolerant were those who were homeschooled. It's just the opposite of what many people thought would happen. So it's really interesting to watch this research come out now. That's just a snapshot on how are they doing as adults. Other research shows that they get jobs like other people. They get married. They have children. Many ways are normal. The way they seem to be a little bit different is that they tend to be more involved in jobs or businesses where they work for themselves, or they create their own businesses, entrepreneurial. Yeah. Some evidence so far, they do not trust the government as much as other people do. They do not trust some big public institutions as much as others do. So some of this research is a little harder to summarize, but there are some differences.
You get used to not being the system because the system creates system, right?
I think so. Many people in society, often especially psychologists it seems, want people to be normal, but that's assuming that normal is good for people. We have a bell-shaped curve, and the bell-shaped curve just explains the frequency of the size of leaves on an oak tree. It also could describe the opinions of adult U.S. citizens. And why would we say everybody or most people should be normal? What does normal mean? How do you define normal? When you're home educated, that is not normal. Although we have over 2 million children in America homeschooled, that's still only about 4% of children. And when you're home educated, in many ways, you do learn a different way of thinking.
Are you listening? Damn.